money, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember. I get it go. I get it go. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I get it go. I get it go.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that...
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
He was taken down at the 22.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball is even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
24-yard line.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Let's go, Heavy. Let me know what you got. What you got, Heavy? Pick it. What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And able to find Kirk complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
44-yard line.
Brady now on first down. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. On first down, here's Breida. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Complete to Jakeem Grant.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Devontae Adams, his intended receiver. But it'll be second and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Now they go play action now. Burrow rolling to his left. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Matt Breida, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
The ball carrier.
From the 25, here's second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Shotgun now for Brady. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brings up third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Brady's throw there complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45. Now Sanders. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked by Jared Wilson. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Rams 7, 49ers nothing.
Here's Madison running on first down. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Tackle made by K1 Short.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a carry for Sanders. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this goal?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw on 3rd down, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This time, Burrow will look to throw. And this one complete to Reed. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back formation.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
At the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Brady now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Brady 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady.
At the 17.
And it'll be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line.
They'll take over.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Burrow from his own end zone. Slant to Adams. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 1st down, here's Burrow. He sets to fire deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Burrow. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
For Jakeem Grant, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To the air again, Burrow. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Looking deep for Adams. That's going to be caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Davante Adams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams add on to their lead. Bailey got the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
49ers nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses them about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Breida to get the third quarter started. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a give to Breida. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
On 2nd down, Burrow. Flush to his right. Lets it fly deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 46 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The end result, 21 yards. Burrow will throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Luke Wilson. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
The extra point is
that drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Brings up
this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
49er. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Lost the sled. Mike, check. Hey, check it. Here we go,
Operating from the gun, Brady. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
It's caught here by Adams. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there at 22. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now Bell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
6-yard line.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jordan Reed, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 28-0. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it. When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. That would throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us 2nd and 9.
At the 46.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
They run again with Breida. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call, so they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Chase Young. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
3rd down.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Well, that's complete to Sanders. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And my goodness, another interception. And he lost the football. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, power ball. I mean, you don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Brady's
A gain of 6 there on first.
Robert Woods.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 15-yard line.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Is that it?
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
And they take a knee.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so. Bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
Back at the 2 now.